I can't work without simultaneously watching movies. Like, make it make sense. Hey guys, welcome to Anything Content. My name is Naomi Salami, and today we're going to be doing an introduction video. I realized that a lot of people don't know some things about me, things that I would love some people to know about me. Like, think of this as a get to know me video. Think of this like me being on the first date with you. Yeah, let's get started. I have a couple of questions that some people ask me on TikTok and Instagram, and some that I came up with from ChatGPT, because I really don't know how to answer that whole tell me more about yourself thingy, except during job interviews. So I guess this is kind of like a job interview, but for you guys. Yeah. First, let's start with the obvious one. What's my name? Naomi Salami. For those that are in Nigeria and watching this video, you would know that the name Naomi Salami doesn't correlate. It doesn't always go together, because like, oh, Naomi is from the Bible and Salami is like a Muslim name, and I still disagree that it's not a Muslim name, right? But let me not get deep into that. So next question, what state am I from? I am from Edo State. Now, if you're from this part of Edo State, you will know that me bearing Salami is not unusual. Like, I'm from Akoko Edo. This is another local government in Edo State, and me bearing that Salami is like another person bearing another kind of name. It's not really a big deal back then. And yeah, and I've asked my father Taya. He said none of my grandparents were Muslims, you know. My grandma wasn't a Muslim, she was a Catholic. You know, so many other questions that you ask. No, nobody is Muslim. My dad is not a Muslim. I'm not a Muslim. I am Christian. What did you study in school? Oh, what I studied in school, information technology. Yeah, in National Open University. That's my uni. And I graduated in 2021. So people that are asking me, oh, are you still in school? No, I'm no longer in school. I graduated 4 years ago. So just putting this out there. I'm not a baby. I'm a full-blown woman. What is your age? I almost didn't want to put this out here, but I realized that I don't really hide my age that much. Anybody that will ask me, I'll tell you. I'm 24, I'll be 25 in October. Damn, that sounds old, but oh well, I'm excited to turn 25. Damn, my sisters are going to use this to rub my face in. But yeah, I'm 24 right now. What inspired you to start creating content? Basically, I just wanted a digital portfolio, right? You know, when applying for a job, they'll ask you, oh, what have you done? What are you doing? They all expect me to have done some sort of large work, right? So I'm like, you know what? Maybe next time someone asks me that question, I'll just refer them to either my Instagram, my TikTok, or my YouTube. That was basically why I started creating content in the first place. And along the line, I realized that, oh, I'm actually teaching people stuff. You know, this is actually making sense, yeah? And I picked it up from there. Do you work full-time, or is content creation your full-time job? No. Sure, you guys see my followership number, right? Oh yeah, see my subscribership number, yeah, on YouTube. Do I look like I'm already earning as a content creator? No, I'm a full-time content marketer. I work in a company 9 to 5 remotely. I get paid at the end of the month like a lot of people do, right? Content creation is like my side hustle or side gig or something I do for fun right now. So yes, I still work full time. What's one fun fact about me that people would love to know? When ChatGPT gave me this question, because I got some of these questions from there, I was like, do I need to put it here? Well, let me just answer it. I can't work without watching movies. Like, if I'm working, like work as per my 9 to 5, I need to have a movie playing at the same time. Now, it's not because I am watching it for watching sake. I want to hear the dialogues. Most times I like to play a movie that I've probably watched before, but if it's like a new movie, I don't know how I do it, but I can basically juggle work and movie watching at the same time, which is why I can binge watch a 15-season series and finish it within 1 week or 4 days. I don't know. My brain works in mysterious ways. And if you say, oh, what about music? If I'm playing music, that probably means I don't want to be serious, or what I'm working on doesn't require much brain power. But if not, movies and working. What's one thing I'm passionate about outside content creation and work, basically? Watching movies and sleeping. Yes. If you want to get my attention, just say, did you see that new Marvel movie trailer just came out? Yes! You got my attention. I don't want to know what I'm doing. I would go to YouTube right then and there try to see when it's coming out. Oh my god, I am obsessed with movies. I don't know, I think I mentioned it here that I used to do like a movie review channel. Maybe I will pick that up again later, but for now. If you could collaborate with one creator, who would it be? That's easy, Salem. Yes, and I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm too small to collaborate with Salem. That's who I want to collaborate with. I am so interested in collaborating with Salem Kingin. This type of content is like a breath of fresh air. It's basically like, do you, no rules, make up your own rules as you go kind of thingy. So I would actually love to collaborate with him. It would be wild. Very soon, Salem. Very soon. Final question. Where can people find you outside this platform? So if you are from my YouTube, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I don't want to say Facebook because I'm not really a Facebook person. Even though I share some of my content to Facebook, I hardly go there. Then if you're on Instagram, you can find me on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. I am not going to call it X, it's Twitter. Then if you're on TikTok, I'm on Instagram and on YouTube, right? And X. Then kind of like that. Right, I don't really have that much following on X, so I wouldn't expect anybody from X to be following me on here. But that's about it, guys. Hopefully this answers some of your questions. If you have more questions, you can ask me in the comment section and I will try to answer them. Yeah, so that's the end of our first date. Probably wouldn't have like a second date till like very long time. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.